In the 1996 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Kobe Bryant from Lower Merion High School in Pennsylvania.
Kobe Bryant's legacy extends far past the realm of sports. The icon started his NBA career straight out of high school, playing for the LA Lakers, a team that he would play for his entire 20-year career. He would go on to win 2 Olympic medals, 18 NBA All-Star titles, and even an Oscar. He was only 41 when he passed away on January 26th in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California, along with his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, who he was bringing to the Mamba Sports Academy where she was a player and Kobe was a basketball coach. Let's honor the legend by focusing on all of the amazing things he was able to accomplish throughout his extraordinary life. Kobe Bean Bryant, son of NBA player Joe Bryant, was born on August 23, 1978 in Philadelphia. He spent a lot of his childhood growing up in Italy alongside his sisters Shea and Sharia, who were also athletes. Kobe played basketball and soccer growing up. When his family returned to Philadelphia in 1991, Kobe joined his school's basketball team and led them to 4 state championship wins in a row, attracting the attention of recruiters. Kobe also boasted strong intelligence. He was fluent in Spanish and Italian and had good grades in SAT scores throughout high school. Still, Kobe chose to enter the NBA straight after graduating. He was selected by the Charlotte Hornets with the 13th overall pick of the 1996 NBA Draft and was then traded to the Los Angeles Lakers, where he would spend his entire 20-year NBA career as a valuable and devoted player. Kobe was picked as the starter for the 1998 All-Star Game during only his 2nd season playing for the Lakers. He would then become the youngest All-Star in NBA history at the age of 19. But this was only the beginning of greatness for Kobe. He led the team to 3 consecutive NBA championships. In 2006, he scored 81 points in a game against the Toronto Raptors, the 2nd highest single-game score in NBA history. In 2008, he was named the most valuable player, and though the Lakers lost in the finals, he would lead the team to 2 consecutive titles in 2009 and 2010. His fame was known all throughout the world. In fact, he led the league in jersey sales 5 times over the course of his career and had partnerships with brands like Nike and Adidas. Kobe also had an impressive Olympic career. He played on the USA basketball team in 2008 and 2012, bringing home the gold medal both years alongside teammate LeBron James. Kobe's resilience as an athlete was one of the things most admired by his fellow players. Fellow NBA legend LeBron James said of Kobe, "He had 0 flaws offensively, 0. He was just immortal offensively because of his skill set and his work ethic." These sentiments echo those of countless NBA players who have had the honor to share the court with him. Kobe called his knack for basketball the Mamba mentality, which he described as, "If you see me in a fight with a bear, pray for the bear." His unwavering dedication to his sport made him a tough and disciplined teammate, but rewarded him the respect and awe of millions of athletes and fans all over the world. Kobe ended his NBA career with a total of 5 NBA championship titles, 4 All-Star Game MVP awards, and 2 NBA Final MVP awards. He announced his retirement in November 2015 after suffering injuries in 3 consecutive seasons. On April 13, 2016, he played his last game at the LA Staples Center, his home turf for his career with the Lakers. He scored 60 points in the game, making it the 6th 60-point game of his career and leading his team to 101-96 victory over the Utah Jazz. Kobe was always sure to give credit to the amazing team he had by his side. After his final game, he said, "I think that the most important part is that we all stayed together throughout." His retirement would find him moving on to other passions, including coaching. He was even known for training current NBA stars. On January 25th, just a day before his passing, Kobe's record as the 3rd all-time leading scorer in NBA history was surpassed by LeBron James. But Kobe, always a team player, tweeted his congratulations to LeBron, saying, "Continuing to move the game forward, much respect, my brother." It's a fitting last tweet from the star, who dedicated his life after the NBA to the development of the game and the support of young athletes. He was a coach to his daughter Gianna, who was also a basketball prodigy, and was making an impact on women's basketball as a mentor and inspiration for her team, as well as an advisor for the WNBA's Los Angeles Sparks. His support of athletes wasn't limited to basketball. Former Yankees third baseman Alex Rodriguez wrote in a moving tribute that Kobe followed my career and would often call to help with my health, daily routine, and would even chime in about hitting techniques. He was a role model to me and to millions around the world. Golf star Tiger Woods also had kind words to say of Kobe, saying that he paid attention to the details, the little things, and that he did it better than probably any other player in NBA history. Though basketball was his passion, Kobe's talents extended far beyond the NBA. In 2018, he won an Oscar for his animated short, Dear Basketball, which was based on a poem he'd written and read during the announcement of his NBA retirement. In the poem, he spoke directly to basketball, his greatest love.
I fell in love with you, a love so deep, I gave you my all, from my mind and body to my spirit and soul.
Kobe would also dedicate time to a web series for ESPN called Detail, where he discussed basketball and analyzed current players. He was also the subject of Spike Lee's 2009 feature documentary, Kobe Doin' Work, which followed the legend as he and the Lakers went up against the San Antonio Spurs. In 2018, Kobe published the book, The Mamba Mentality: How I Play, which highlighted his approach to basketball. But what Kobe found even more inspiring was his venture into children's and young adult literature. Kobe created his own studio and said, "I created Granity Studios as a way of teaching valuable life lessons to the next generation, with whatever they hope to do." He collaborated with author Wesley King and created the Wizard series, which blends fantasy and sports. His goal was to create this new kind of genre for readers who are generally reluctant readers or ones who can't sit still. These are the books for them. His goal of inspiring children continued with the podcast he created called The Punnies, which featured 15-minute fictional stories about a diverse group of neighborhood kids pursuing their sports dreams. Kobe's work with children didn't end there. He was the official ambassador for the After School All-Stars, an organization that provides after-school programs to 72,000 inner-city kids as part of the Kobe and Vanessa Bryant Family Foundation. He also ran an annual summer camp called the Kobe Basketball Academy. His philanthropy even went international, with him developing the Kobe Bryant China Fund in 2009 as a way to raise money for sports and cultural programs in the Republic. Kobe also contributed over $1 million to the Smithsonian's National Museum of African American History and Culture. Kobe was also a spokesperson for AIDS Still Required, which raised awareness for war-torn areas. He said of the organization, "If we can unite people who are willing to take a stand, miracles can happen. Together, we have the power to save the world." Kobe was known for supporting his NBA friends off the court just as much as on. He supported Lamar Odin's foundation, Kathy's Kids, which benefited underprivileged inner-city youth in New York and Los Angeles. He also donated books to LeBron James' I Promise School. He would even invite children to his basketball games to inspire and instill within them a drive for greatness, achievement, and following their passion. There are so many amazing things that Kobe can be remembered for, but what friends of his hope the legend will be remembered for most is his relentless love for his family. Kobe married 19-year-old Vanessa Lane in April 2001, and the pair went on to have 4 daughters, Natalia, Gianna, Bianca, and Capri. In a tribute to the star, Derek Jeter writes, "He cared much more about being a husband to Vanessa and a dad to his girls. He loved his family. He was his family. That's what's important." Shaquille O'Neal, whom Kobe shared the court with for many years, wrote a moving tribute to the Black Mamba on his Twitter page, saying that Kobe was so much more than an athlete. He was a family man. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver also had touching things to say about the NBA star and his impact on the sport and the world. For 20 seasons, Kobe showed us what is possible when remarkable talent blends with an absolute devotion to winning. He was one of the most extraordinary players in the history of our game, with accomplishments that are legendary. But he will be remembered most for inspiring people around the world to pick up a basketball and compete to the very best of their ability. On January 26th, the Grammys paid a tribute to the legend by hanging up his jerseys in the Staples Center, an arena which he helped build with his incredible contribution to the world of sports. Despite the awards ceremony, fans gathered outside the arena to remember Kobe, setting up the memorials with photographs, jerseys, flowers, basketballs, and sneakers. Both of his jersey numbers, 8 and 24, had already been retired to honor the legacy of one of the sport's greatest players. Sadly, a total of 9 lives were lost in the helicopter crash that took Kobe and Gianna. Among the victims were Orange Coast College baseball coach John Altobelli, his wife Carrie, and daughter Alyssa. Alyssa was Gianna's basketball teammate, and the two were expected to play while Kobe coached. Christina Mauser, an assistant girls basketball coach in Orange County, also passed away in the crash, as well as Sarah Chester and her daughter Peyton, who was also an athlete. We send our thoughts and sympathies to the families of all those affected. After Dear Basketball premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival, Kobe spoke during a Q&A and said that the best way to inspire the next generation of athletes is through stories. Though his life has ended far too soon, the stories of Kobe Bryant and his legend will live on through his family, fans, and the many lives he touched. He will continue to inspire not only athletes, but anyone who needs motivation to chase their dreams. So thank you, Kobe, for the impact you've made on the sports world and far beyond.
What can I say? Mamba out.